Hey, MMK here today uh, with our little dog Sookie, and today I wanted to tell you that during Elvis Week, me and Teresa, with our friends Ben and Trish, walked up to the gravesite, and that was the first time that Teresa had ever been there, and the first time I had been there since the best I can remember, 2000, 2001, and I thought I'd just kind of share my experience of what it felt like. When we first walked through the gates, it was almost like driving through the gates and remembering all the Elvis family being on the side, sitting down, standing up, waiting, and when we pull through, we'd always stop and talk to you. That's how I met a lot of y'all, and still friends today. And those memories just will never be forgotten. But as I looked to the right, I remembered coming down kind of off the hill. There was always a flat spot when we was riding golf carts that when it rained, it held a little mud. That spot's still there today. And I remembered as we'd come down off the golf carts and hit that mud spot, we would turn and it'd just spin, and hell, we'd liable to go any which direction and didn't care, and then go back and just do it over and over again. And then we walked a little further. I looked to the left as the steep drive coming down, and I remember the day that Roy Miller, my brother Joey, and me were skateboarding down the hill, and I was into a good one until I hit the rock. And I think some of you've heard this story before, and when I hit the pavement, it tore my behind up good. Roy and Joey helped me get back to the house, and it was a good while healing up. Then, walking on up a little further, of course, I'm looking at Graceland and just can almost picture at times Elvis being out on the front, something, especially when he had bought cars for people to give away. The time he come out with a machine gun, just eerie type feeling, but good feeling. And remember looking all over the yard at places we used to play hide and seek and hide, and the crazy things we did, throw rocks at each other, hunt each other with BB guns, and just all kinds of crazy things. And we made it up a little further, and got to the pool, and I remember swimming, and Lisa and all of us just having a good time. I mean, we would do cannonballs and splash each other just like anybody would. I remember, it brings back a quick little story I'll tell you, that we were throwing rocks in the pool and diving to get them, and marbles and just whatever we could find to throw that would sink, and diving in, and for some reason or another, Lisa took off her ring and she throwed it in, but when she throwed it, we went to dive for it, but it went right down the drain, and we never found it, but thought we was all going to be in trouble for it. But hey, she was Lisa, so that really didn't matter. Then we moved on, and to walk around the gravesite, just, I don't know, it of what it is now. It's what it is. It's the gravesite, and it's beautiful. But it's like I said, it's kind of eerie to look and see that's where Elvis and his father and mother and grandma are. And I'm sorry. And what I was going to say though, and then you look at Meditation's Garden, and I was thinking of how we used to play in the fountain and throw stuff in the fountain, and run and hide all through there, and on the back side of the wall, the golf carts we used to take and chase around, and it brought back a lot of wonderful memories, but brought back some painful memories. But I hope you enjoyed it. I just thought I'd like to share it with you. That's the way I was feeling, and folks had asked, and appreciate all of you watching. And remember, we always live Elvis.